And welcome back, YouTube, to Frostpunk 2 on Captain difficulty, on Utopia mode, where we're going to get back to colonizing the Frostlands. I think that's mainly what we're going to be doing this episode, is trying to improve our colonies in the Frostlands. Obviously, we're going to need to start getting more scouting going, because I think we're going to start reaching the point where we're going to have a food problem soon. Your housing block. How much? It doesn't tell me. Okay, we'll just take -2 housing when I have the capacity. I'll change states. Out on the Frostlands, we got 2 skyways going. One to the materials colony, one out to our colony, one out to potential colonies over here, including materials colony, which will solve our materials problem. Give more coal that we don't necessarily need right now. Anyway, that might be where we're having a food problem. Is the we're cut off our food exploration site over there. And I got a bunch of myself a bunch of heat stamps right now, because in many ways we've actually kind of solved the problem with heat stamps. So let's make way to getting a lot more Frostland exploration going on. By starting to frost break out in our colonies out to their respective exploration sites. I suppose it might also, over here, be worth frost breaking out to the steam vents. Is it about to get colder everywhere? Yes. Capital has some problems, but they're mostly going away or due to our own problems. Are those roads done? Those roads are done. Okay, so we're now getting iron coming in. That is a skyway. No skyway. I see a skyway. Oh, no, the skyway's almost done. There we go. Now the skyway's done. Okay, so we can't build up to that yet. Yeah, let's send the team out to the Imperial Smelter. And that has immediately solved our materials problems. For that, we can solve the housing problem, so we can actually solve all the problems. That's a good place to be. Solving all the problems is a good place to be. This district is going to get disassembled in like 80 weeks, so let's not rely on the housing block that we've got turned off there. Let's disassemble and get our stuff back out of it. So the problems are solved there. Field colony doesn't have any problems. We're just
We have
frostbreaking
once
here.
again installed a suggestion box in the Central District's main office building.
Once again. What happened to the last one? And I think the answer is not that someone stole it. I think the answer is someone probably vandalized it. Products walk in there, so the housing district in there. People being registered as sick just because of sources of disease. Looks like reducing squalor would actually be the easiest way to solve it right now. I got frost, or I've got heat stamps. Let's see if we can try to solve it using our tech tree here. Waste collection facility for squalor significantly decreased. Or waste repurposing to make some materials out of it. Ah, this requires heat cores. That's not a great solution for me then. That was what we're looking at, was waste management, yeah. These require steam core? Yes. Okay, so a lot of what I got left is steam core requiring by the looks of it. That's probably why I haven't picked it up yet. Watchtowers, youth treatment, hubs. Fighting hub is tension, that's crime. Could get emergency medical hub. It's a way to reduce disease. Do I just have a hub already that what are my hubs? Food, goods, yeah, so I don't have a venting hub, okay. Okay, so let's try researching a maintenance hub and putting it near our industrial districts. And then filtration is... Oh, filtration is a lot of workforce. Okay. Okay, the military vault is depleted. So that's our steam core stockpile place is empty. It's fine. Okay, we're not ready for that to be expanded. You're definitely not your road. So we got materials. So do I want to expand materials production to reduce on-map materials extraction? Would decrease disease and squalor. Well, really I need to do some exploration. I need to get some exploration because I need to find some food. Need to find a permanent source of food. Or a more permanent source of food. Okay, so this city obviously isn't... Well, we could set up logistics. Yeah, let's do a bit more frost breaking. Have space, good space for the logistics. And do a little more frost breaking over here as well. Preparation potentially for more housing. Then I'm going to want 600 for logistics. No, 400 for logistics. 600 for the steam. And another 200. So I want like 1,200 more workers here. So capital, you can supply 1,200 workers, right? The answer might be no, but we're gonna ship them anyway. Yeah, it's gonna make a mess in the capital, but relocate. To the fuel colony. Now is the frost breaking going here? You need to do at least one more round of frost breaking. And if I build this place up its own extraction district, it will need less shipped in, at least temporarily. Oh, and let's go back to the petrol. Are you going to need more workers? So we've got 700 free, we'll need 400 for there. We'll probably need another housing district. We're going to ship more workers in. You're another 400. So you're 600, 200, 400. So I only need to ship you like 600 workers. It's a lot less workers for you. I know where to borrow the workers from temporarily. We're going to borrow them from the heat production. Try to jumpstart stuff. There it is. Okay, we get the one at the hospital going full speed, please. Research Institute going full speed. We don't want the research to slow down. Then we'd like food to be a thing that's not too hindered. And we'll wait for those people to arrive at their respective new settlements.
Are you listening?
Steward! Steward!
Steward!
Steward! Steward!
Steward!
Do you hear us, Steward?
We know the Frostpunk should finish at roughly the same time. So we can start construction here. Well, I say we can start the construction here. We're gonna run into problems when we get too deep into the construction, I think. We'll build housing first. We'll build those logistic bay. We obviously need the people to arrive before we get too deep in it. We come over here. Here, I'm just going to build the... Have we not expanded these houses too much? No. Okay, so who's the one arriving first? Materials colonies workers are arriving first. Useful. Okay, those workers have arrived. Okay, it's got a housing shortage temporarily, but we should be able to solve that with the expansions we've just done. So that's actually, other than probably wanting to expand those new districts, those two new districts I popped in, probably what we needed for this colony, so that's good. In fact, we've shipped more workers than needs, which is fine. Does the materials colony have any surpluses currently? Not until anything finishes. got an event. Is that back at the city? It is back at the city.
Rust.
Fractured Rally. More workforce, more heat stamps, more exploration time. Or, explorations are faster. More workforce, please. So the workers arrived at the fuel colony. Let's build a fuel colony at its extraction depot. Okay. And it will have materials that it can send back to... well, it'll stop having to receive materials as much from the capital once it's done building the materials depot. The housing surplus is solved here. Could use more food, could use more luxuries if possible. Okay, and as soon as I get my explorers back, we're going to take the road out, the Skyway Road out to this luxury producer. So this place is making its own steam. It is able to consume steam, right? Yes. Still has a heat shortage. It's got 37 weeks worth of heat storage, so it will make it until the world warms up. I think the world warming up will be enough to get it positive again, so I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. What I will do is actually we'll expand this district. Expand this district. That might actually be enough to do it for that city. At some point we'll actually have to make the material city produce materials for export. Because currently it's net importing of materials. Yeah. Yeah, our materials colony is not exporting any materials. The lull. Very, very lull worthy. Okay, so the materials colony, in fact, it needs more materials shipped to it. Because of course it does. Not going to worry about the temperature, because it's going to... either those expansions are going to do it, or the warming up's going to do it. Oops, too far. Okay, what's the state of the fuel colony? Because it's probably needs shipping. Yes. It needs more heat. And the easiest way probably is just to ship less oil. And ship it some food. And materials. Goods. Okay, it needs more than that. Okay, so that means our colonies are stable with their new population. In fact, might actually be able to export some fuel from... Might be starting to export fuel from the materials colony and not needing to... I'm not going to need to import as much materials to the fuel colony. Colonies are kind of doing the opposite of what they've been designed for, but okay. Or what they were specified for. Okay, we got those exploration team to... I need 20 oil. I'm just short 20 oil. That's the problem. Okay, so I got 347 oil, or 347 coal here, so let's go ahead and trade with the fuel colony to make that make everything better. So we're shipping 300, so we can ship another 150 oil to the capital. Which weirdly means we continue to ship... Well, we can't continue to ship more because that's the max inbound, outbound. Oh, now it let me go. Okay. And now we have more goods than we need. Probably stockpiling a little bit of goods is a good idea. And apparently we're reaching the point where I actually have surplus housing in the capital, which is maybe a good place to be. Because I can use that to improve the vents and improve the healthcare. Disease is declining. Squalor is declining. Okay, our exploration teams find new and wonderful things. Set up the second coal mine? Probably. Okay, so I have access to research in the research tree again. Is there anything else I want to do? So that would be one way to sort of try to deal with the heat, with cold, but at the same time I gotta deal with the disease and pollution, so we're not gonna go with that option. Okay, we got 5 scout teams back. Anything to do with those 5 scout teams? No, it looks like no. Before we forget, expansions of the new districts where plausible. Do we have materials ship here? Okay. That's going to be more things from that one. This one, what are you short on? You're short on warmth. You could use another 50-something. $50 heat, well, 50 coal worth of fuel, so it doesn't need to be coal per se. In fact, it might be more efficient if it isn't coal. Yeah, we can send you 25 oil, that'll probably be best. And that balances your requirements. And we're stockpiling stuff in the capital. We got workers. The workers here are going to go and build us a vent to end squalor and build us a hospital to end disease, I think is what they're going to be for. That's 300 workers to build a hospital. Okay, we got exploration teams. Hopefully returning from places. Why did we gain 10 teams and then lose 10 teams? Oh, I think I know what happened. I think they started delivering the coal. Yeah, they delivered the unupgraded to city coal level. Okay, so that means we've got even more coal showing up the capital. We might not want that. That'll be fine. We got enough stockpiling capacity. Hey, disease is under control, and Scholar should be declining as well. Yes. Okay. Well, with our city coming together, having almost eliminated all of its problems, this is where I'm going to go ahead and put the cut in for YouTube. So if you've been watching along or following along on YouTube, I hope you've been enjoying it. Catch you in the next part.